My finest work. Ah!
Like, they buy the drums and the Aquila, and Diffusal coming out too slow kind of like takes away the potential pressure. But Jo here, he might die again.
Yeah, he's going to be popped real quickly. Swindle manages to finish him off with a nice pullback, and Fire have no response to that whatsoever. They're kind of farming up the jungle, not too far away. Swindle's going to be able to catch another one here. Rapier drops the ultimate. Swindle, the Fisher doesn't quite hit Swindle. He just keeps on running through these heroes, tanking up the tower, but doesn't matter. He will be able to get out. Once again, just no response.
It's, honestly, he could now, actually. They have really good wards in their own woods. With the Storm Spirit showing himself to the wards the way he is, of course he's unaware of it.
Echo Slam, they're going to try and pop. The telekinesis isn't quite enough though to turn things around. That was a beautiful Light Strike array by Way2, stopping all of this, and now Jayo's going to be controlled up, managed to get the blink out, call down, gets laid away. Whitebeard hoping to be able to get Jayo to safety, but now he's going to be kind of left for dead, it looks like. MJW pops his mag, trying to deal with that Desolator blink forward. Susie is able to finish him off. The homing missile actually stuns up Z-Freak right in front of Susie, but the Light Strike array, Orchid, and the control is there to be able to make sure that Susie does go down. Complexity winning the fight big time, only losing their Dying Sphere despite the fact that they were the ones initiating. They almost lost their Phantom Lancer to begin with, but it all comes down to Way2. That sexy Light Strike array they laid down, then stopped, pick it up, and left.
Oh, nice smoke by coL.
Yeah.
Really good.
Complexity know exactly what's going on, I think. And MJW is going to be leading the way. He does have a blink tag. He gets a really good wall vacuum. He can stall things up, but he misses the vacuum. He thought he was going to be able to get them up the cliff. The Aegis will be picked up by Susie just in time. The flash goes in, and Jayo managed to blink himself out. Now Way2's controlled. Z-Freak's in some trouble as well. He's going to try and push Susie up on the cliff, but that doesn't happen either. Oh no. That could have been gone so very well for Complexity. But now it's about to get so much worse. Swindle's going to be controlled as well. Susie just keeps on moving forward. And can he catch up? He's got a blink dagger up for 5 seconds. This is slowed down, but I think they'll just have to content themselves. 3 kills and a Roshan. That was still a gigantic turnaround.
But somehow, someway, Susie got the Aegis, killed both the Lina and the Spirit Breaker.
No,
Echo Slam at bottom? Oh,
Echo Slam on, oh no. He popped the ultimate on the illusion, which I think was intentional because they saw him go invisible, but he just tried to do it for the AoE damage. He wasn't trying to
Again, it's not too bad for Susie. If anything, Storm's coming back, so they have to be careful. I don't think they realize it, but they are on the
Whoa, Way2. Almost gets 3-shot by Susie. Will be 3-shot. He managed to get out the damage. Z-Freak, though, gets a really good bump back for the call down there. No one's really able to jump into that fight, especially with Swindle only just now TPing in. So we will see that tower fall indeed. Complexity trying to fight into the Aegis. Turns out just a bad idea.
Most importantly, just play their game. They don't have to even slow siege tower. They can just wait for Complexity to come to them. It looks like they want to take advantage of this Aegis.
They knew the Spirit Breaker was around here. He popped the Shadow Blade on top of a ward from Fire. See, there's still that Aegis, but if they get the right kind of initiation, it may not matter. Z-Freak's going to go for the charge in from the backseat. He can bump multiple heroes and lock down. Who do they really go for first? Is it the AM to make sure he can't get an ultimate out on Storm Spirit? Plus he doesn't have the... Oh, never mind. They're going to go for the background. Who's going to be caught? There's going to be no Echo Slam in this fight as he should pop from the Orchid. Swindle those completely out of mana. Jail fighting with his illusion in order to get over to Swindle. Now just pops the ultimate and he will get one shot. Meanwhile, Susie right in the middle of all this will be able to survive. It looks like we're going to play. All right, he loses Aegis, but that's perfectly acceptable. Team Fire going to push forward now. They've already taken out 2. It should have the advantage. Well, I thought. Continue to push down the tier 1 tower, but they're actually going to play it a lot more safe.
But he doesn't have to, so it's not a bad choice.
He's already got another 1,700 gold, so if he wants to, he can work towards that. Oh, bottom lane, they're going to go into Whitebeard here, going to try and pop him. They should be able to. Oh, the Echo Sand comes out, controlling some of those heroes, but a nice Yule's response will be able to get Swindle out of the way. 747 still trying to finish off MJW, turns on a Z-Freak instead. The user kill, and Vacuum will make sure he goes down. Jayo is on pursuit here. Swindle still has plenty of his mana, and they almost look like they want to fight this one anyway.
Yeah, they can't re-engage this. There's no way. This Darkseer is going to get popped, or if the Storm jumps in, he's also going to get popped. You honestly never have enough mana. Like, you always have to Soul Ring before the fight, and you're going in with, like, not 100% life points. It's just awkward. I think Mana Boost is much better if you want to go for the Glimmer path, but even then, the sustain is kind of awkward too.
Yeah.
There's the charge.
They're going to go for him, but he does have that heart. Fisher's laid out, controlling Z-Freak as best as possible. Actually, BKB activated. He's going to be fine. Manta pop by Jo in order to get rid of the Orchid. And, oh, Jesus, Swindle is just taking a ton of damage there. Looks like they were able to finish up the Dark Seer. They're going to keep on going, charging forward. Swindle now out of mana. And Jo can get a range of him with his art button. And Swindle's going to be popped. There he goes, and so does have the creep wave fall. The dangers of playing Storm.
It's just a one quick counter. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how much you try to play against it, if you don't have an item or two advantage, if you haven't been destroying him all game, it's just gonna happen. And once it happens, you're out of options, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you're next to your teammates, all the better for the enemy. You just killed two teammates as well with one click.
Jo's back to full HP. Susie trying to work through him. Actually, we'll be able to take away most of his mana. A good start out here, but how are they going to deal with the AM? Looks like they are actually going to back up. Storm Spirit, I guess, around... when you're pushing into a Storm Spirit, it's always kind of dangerous, so I can respect Fire's choices. Back up.
Yeah, it's going to be soon for sure. They want to make something happen with the Aegis here.
I think that's exactly why they're going for the smoke tank, and they're going to be able to lock out. Oh, nice 3-man vacuum into the wall. That's going to be able to take out the two supports instantly. And Jo hiding on the side. Swindle, he does not have any mana. Jo can jump onto him right now. He's going to be able to pop him nice and quick. Oh, not quite enough, but he can't get over the Fisher, and he will be locked down, but that's just the Aegis. Jo is going to be forced into a blink and attempt to go for the TP out. Z-Freak, they see him. Can they get him? They lock him down. Jo, he's now going to be controlled up, doesn't have the Manta, and will be torn apart by the rest of Complexity. That is a huge pickup. And it looks like the rest of Complexity just going to barrel down the bottom lane and force those buybacks.
This hurts really badly, what just happened. coL might be able to end the game off of this.
Yeah, certainly. If they win one more fight, they're going to wait for the Gyrocopter and Earthshaker to be back up. They do have the Echo Slam, so pretty important to wait for Moo right now. Melee-Rax is going to go down the middle lane. Complexity not going to push it. That was still a big win for them. They don't really need to get to.
They're going to be fighting with like a 6-power disadvantage against Diabolic Edict.
Yeah. Alright, so we have a 4-man smoke. This is really interesting. They're going to go for a full wraparound here, but it's going to be kind of awkward because some of Fire are sitting on the far right side here. So it's immediately going to see Moo, but Moo, he's caught in a bad position here. Glimmer Cape forced out to the side. Vacuum will be able to catch Moo, jump in from the side. Wall gets laid out. 747, he's trying to beat through Z-Freak, but Z-Freak's actually surviving through all this. Whitebeard will finally be able to finish him off. Meanwhile, Jo, he's actually battling out with Ziz, who's quite healthy. Will doppelganger to the side, throws out the ultimate, will be able to complete wave 2, and the Storm Spirit falls at the same time. That might just win the fight, but Ziz, he's still plenty healthy and working through the next support. Whitebeard is his target, controlled up by Moo. Jen is on the deck, but none of these heroes are really worrying about it right now. They're just trying to get out of this one. Jo is left up. He's the only real damage dealer against Ziz. He's burned through all of his mana, but Vacuum control. Jo just barely managed to blink himself away, and will head back to the base. As the heart starts kicking in, Moo managed to get away. Great fight there, looks like, for Fire. I think at this point in time, or that Earthshaker is far enough ahead.
But yeah, of course,
Jo just targeted here. BKB activated, double BKBs. They're just going to try and pop Jo. They're throwing everything they have at him, but a minute to get off the BKB. Now he's going to turn, go straight for Swindle, but has to back up. A little bit too low. Rapier gets a good call down and throws out all of his shots. Meanwhile, Susie is targeting Swindle. Jo's going to come forward, try to pop him. Echo Slam gets laid out. Boom! There goes 2, and way 2. He's going to be the next target. They still have the Phantom Lancer alive, but he's left completely solo. He's going to go for Whitebeard first. Way 2 managed to get off the Light Strike array, which will help Ziz out quite significantly. Jo says, see you later, Whitebeard. We won the fight. I'm not going to challenge Ziz for anything else.
This Mana Boy is just keeping them in the game.
It really is.
How much damage was that? Oh my goodness. B-Flats and Butterfly build had a Solar Crest and Lotus Orb and Lincoln Spear or something like that. One of those. I feel like the fight's a bit better.
Oh, a bash! Echo Slam, they're going to try and go for the kill, but he will be able to get the doppelganger to the side, and now just turns and fights Jo against as possible. But he's completely out of mana. Jo gets off a good ultimate here, and maybe enough to finish him off. Look at him play. There goes. Ziz drops low. He's committing for the kill on Whitebeard, but Eul Scepter now enchant totem control. He is definitely dead. Light Strike Ray comes to the side, but way 2. No escape as the Fisher catches him out. 5 down on the side of Complexity, who try to push in without Swindle Melons. And end up losing the fight pretty badly, dropping their gems as well.
But at this point, when supports have Ghost Scepters, Eul Scepters, you're not killing anything. And especially against PL spawning 10 illusions on top of you within 2 seconds. you're honestly not going to do much. So she purchased up a butterfly now, getting rid of the Desolator. I agree with it. Desolator doesn't do much. And getting gone off.
He's going to be chain stunned pretty heavily here. They go to the vacuum out from Fluff to be able to interrupt some of this. JL's actually surviving a lot. Moose waiting out those BKBs very patiently, waiting for his opportunity to jump in for the Echo Slam. JL starts going for Swindle, trying to threaten that mana as best as possible. While Whitebeard is also the target, that wall is causing a lot of disruption. Susie starts moving forward. They're going to go for Z-Freak here. The homing missile is going to jump on him, and JL's going to take that opportunity just to pop as quick as possible. Susie actually managed to get away from Ziz because of the meld, and now moves shows forward. He's actually found the Storm Spirit. He's going to be able to lock him down and chance on him. Oh my god! Double kill for JL. She's not messing around, just throws out the ultimate, and now they're looking to control Ziz. They have the Echo Slam. They have everything they need to be able to get this carry of Complexity down on the ground. There it is. 3 down on the side of Complexity. Their tier 4s are actually being threatened right now, but Fire in a great position now to be able to finally take control of this map and maybe go forward some objectives of their own.
Twilight Archon or...
Oh, there it is! Okay, I was kind of feeling like, oh, Satanic is such a natural build-up for the Gyrocopter, but at the same time, I feel like it wouldn't... Alright, time's moved a little faster than I expected. The Aegis is down, and that's why Fire backed up. But there is this smoke and Complexity. They see what's happening. They're going to jump straight onto JL, trying to initiate onto him. First boots of travel are complete. JL, he's going to be taken out. Pops the Mantis, goes down. Instantly buys back, and he'll try and make his way back into the spine via boots of travel. 2 go down. Oh, man. That Divine Rapier just cleaned up, too. On the side, Z-Freak looks like the supports are going to be able to take him out as well. Oh, there is no buyback. Complexity.
PL buyback.
What happened? Oh, my God. He has 140 gold left. That's game.
Oh, you're right.
Oh my god. I mean,
the child.
I can't believe that.
Big slot and mid in the team fight. Right, 2 heroes right off the bat. That will be GG.
Oh wow. What a just weird way to end the game. GG is called by Complexity, and Fire now 2-0 in this series. I mean, I feel like they were still going to win it just because that Gyrocopter with the Divine Rapier just ripping out so much damage.